Hey, did you know that the Swollen Eyeball Studies is now an award-winning YouTube series? Yes. Yes, it is. Go watch the Zim Awards. It's really cool. It has a bunch of fandom VIPs. We got the guy behind Invader Con. We got Soapy Waffles. Soapy Waffles is in it. Go watch it. But only after you finish this episode. Greetings! Welcome to another session of the Swollen Eyeball Studies, where we squish pigs and talk way too much. I am your host, Lady Zeno, joined today by my fellow almighty tallest, including my co-host Flamgo.
I am so excited for the Div Erasure.
Our leader, Bryce. I think there was a good morning internet in there somewhere.
Yeah, he died.
Our social media manager, now known as Rainforest.
Hello.
We also have some brand new almighty tallest on the mic. We have Elza Bells.
Hi.
And we have Lovely Bunny's twin sister, Nightbath the cat.
Happy to be here, everybody.
Yay! Speaking of, we also have Lovely Bunny.
Hi, everyone.
We have Zopie.
It's me.
And we have Kaya.
Hello, everyone.
And then in the audience council today, we have Defective Artist Cat, we have Hexy, we have, oh wait, is Jack tallest too?
Yeah, hello.
Almighty tallest Jack, everyone!
Yay!
And then we have Kittynom. Today, we are taking a look at Bad Rubber Piggy, a very infamously dark episode, which I would actually argue is the darkest episode. I know we have Dark Harvest, which it has dark in the name. It's about organ harvesting, but TBH, I've always found this one a lot darker, but it makes it very interesting to talk about. And also,
I 100% agree with you.
Also, another reason why this is interesting to talk about is because we know a lot about it. Because this is Eric Trueheart's first solo screenplay for television, not just for Invader Zim, but like for anything. This was his first solo released episode. And so,
first episode
yeah,
opening.
it's his firstborn pretty much. And Eric Trueheart is a very cool guy who gives us lots and lots and lots of information from behind the scenes, and he's super active at conventions. He has a book, which I will be reading from. He's super cool. You should support him. Eric Trueheart did not pay me to say that, but he has infected me with brainworms through some sort of psychic means, and I think I should see a doctor about it. Anyway.
No, that's just possession.
His first Zim script technically was Dark Harvest. He helped Rob Hummel finish that one, but this is his first solo. Like, he pitched it and everything. And then Jonan mangled it a little bit, and that's how we got Bad Rubber Piggy. So here we go. Our second instance of probing the membrane of science. Whoa, more adventures in science.
Yeah, look at this,
Wait,
camera
look at that
change it
background. That's like... referencing
gorgeous.
one of our artists. This is like Space. What Space is doing for like the first part of Robo Parents. Like,
Yeah, look at that.
look at that. That's great.
This is a ripoff.
Yeah, it's an awesome angle.
Oh, look at them turn with him. That's so
Oh, that's
cool.
yeah, that's really good.
It is.
Pretty
Must have
neat.
been so annoying to do.
Oh, it was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh god.
If Space could do it and like doing it, there's someone out there who probably liked doing that. Oh, these kids! Wait, why do they all have Irkin teeth? What's happening?
Poochie.
It's
Have a
Poochie!
hypothesis.
Long teeth, bad teeth.
Also, fun fact, I read some of the first draft of this episode before this. Originally...
Hello?
Oh, hi, Bryce.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Oh my god, finally.
We're alive!
Finally.
Wait, hold up. Can we get a good morning,
Yeah,
internet?
Yeah, but he's okay now.
Yeah. Good morning, Internet. I'm excited for Bloody Gur.
There's a bloody
yeah.
girl in this one?
Supposedly. Yeah, and the...
100%, I will point it out.
Yay! Okay. I'm glad that it's semi-confirmed. Yeah, in the first draft of this script, there were going to be adult women in the audience pulling at their clothes and, like, hyperventilating. They're so, like, smitten with Professor Membrane. There were going to also be adult men punching themselves because I guess they're not Professor Membrane. I wonder why that was removed.
That actually sounds like the 2019 fandom because I heard there were a lot of Professor Membrane
Oh yeah,
fangirls
wasn't
Yeah.
when
Membrane
came out.
considered a Tumblr sexy man?
Oh, yeah, here they are. We love Membrane!
Absolutely.
No, they're not as feral as the script implied. Also, to answer your question, Sarah, why are we spoiling the episode? Because Swollen Eyeball Studies is legally not a replacement for watching Invader Zim. Support it yourself. Oh, wait, hold up. This kid just exploded with confetti. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
what's going
from
on
his
here?
backpack.
His
Oh,
backpack.
he's got like a. Oh, jeez.
He's got like a rocket in his backpack.
I believe I could fly.
Yeah, there it is. Written by
Dr.
Eric
Folky is
Trueheart.
real.
Woo! Well, yeah.
Dr. Folky is
I
real.
love that little
Oh my god.
professor.
Dr. Falky. I thought
Yeah.
they cut him out because I legitimately did not remember him. It's on me.
Wait, who is he?
Did you know
A guy.
Dr. Falky?
Yeah, don't you know prize character Dr. Falky? No, I'm kidding. It's just a guy that
No, I
Membrane
don't.
meant. It's just a guy
He's
that
like a
Membrane
throwaway
mentions like one time and then never again. This kid. They described him as being Melvin-like in the script. I mean, I can sort of see it.
I guess.
I kind of see it.
Oh yeah, also Jonan voiced like the screaming kid, the man in this part. He voiced a lot of background characters in this opening.
So this also establishes how time travel works in the Invader Zim universe, because I kind of want to do that in the future, and so it is important to understand that. Invader Zim time works like Back to the Future time, where paradoxes can happen. Or at least they hypothetically
Well,
could
they
happen,
could, but they don't because shut up. That's how Invader Zim time works.
True. Well, same in Back to the Future. They just it could be a paradox, but it's not.
Well, I'll explain it further once we get to that part, but in issue 12 of the comics, they reinforce that exact same rule. So that is, they've established that twice. So yeah, that's a very safe analysis. All right, yeah, we got
how
the
top of
breakfast
Membrane's
chunk.
head in the previous shot is like a complete square. Not this one, the one before it.
Oh yeah, let's see that.
This is what happens to you when you don't join the meeting.
Wait, he's not wearing pants here. I thought that was just a Christmas thing.
Yep, no pants.
No pants. Oh my
He just
god,
has a square head.
he's like a Minecraft character.
Professor Membrane
You know,
Minecraft.
okay,
confirmed.
can I say something? Can I say
Yeah,
something?
why not?
So
No.
remember those Membrane isn't Arkan theories? No, those theories are wrong. Membrane is actually a villager.
No wonder he hides his nose.
Yeah.
Aw.
I mean,
I
hey,
mean,
the villagers are inspired by Squidward, and Squidward and Membrane are.
no! Why are we
Same
actually
voice
cooking with this?
But that's just the hypothesis.
A swollen eyeball
Eyeball
hypothesis.
hypothesis.
Invader Squidward reporting for duty.
Okay, fun fact, Membrane's narration in this specific part was added in ADR, which stands for Additional Dialogue Recording. That's when they go back and add some more lines in post.
This intro, nobody understood it.
I understood it.
Well, you understood it. We had to put
Yeah.
the voiceover where Membrane narrates everything and tells everyone.
But it's actually kind of funnier with Membrane.
No, Membrane adds a level of humor.
Yeah, this was added in ADR to further explain to the audience what was happening.
By the way, I should probably explain to people like, what the hell were you guys just talking about? Professor Membrane and Squidward are voiced by the same voice actor, Roger Bumpus.
Yeah,
That's the
Roger
joke.
Bumpus.
Yeah, thank you. I was literally gonna ask. I was like, what the heck do you mean? Explain.
That
Yeah.
makes them related in same voice actor terms.
Weren't the ADR lines ad-lib by Roger Bumpus too? Yeah, pretty much.
Also,
You'll
that
see
kid is
them-
eating like how I eat.
You'll see them in this part, where he talks about Walton.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't breakfast chunks technically based off of a real-world food item that was hated? I could be wrong, but
I think they
I read
were.
somewhere that They were based off of a real world.
Bran flakes.
And I heard
right?
they were just as hated as breakfast bugs.
Yep.
Is this how
Yeah,
junk food companies get
he
crossover
just
ideas?
added that part in, and it's like one of my favorite Professor Membrane lines. It was just like a throwaway that wasn't even in the script.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's happy.
To answer your question, Flamgo, there were not as many crossovers back then. Now the world is littered with them. Now it's like disgusting.
I was joking.
I mean, take a look at Fortnite. Fortnite's like a big example.
Yeah. Oh no, with the upcoming merger, oh no, it's about to get a whole lot, like, crazier. Oh my god, look how big his audience is.
The dimensional merge
Wait,
begins.
explain the merger.
From what I understand, Paramount is acquiring Warner Brothers Discovery, or at least they're set to, because they outbid Netflix. Which is insane, because that means, like, the vast majority of, like so much entertainment will be owned by, like, the same guy, pretty much. Which is gross, it's very monopolistic, and I hate that.
Save some for the rest
Hey,
of us,
it's the scientists again!
Yeah, and it won't be the last time they appear.
That's the scientist that's voiced by Richard.
Oh my god, it's Squib!
Nobody noticed he had no friends.
It's Squib!
Oh god, what's funny to me about the squid is that its eye is drawn, like, way more realistically than, like, any other character in the show. Wait, no, Squidward reference, stop!
To me is that it's a cyclops, and squids don't look like that. Squids have 2 eyes, not one.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
This is weird genetically modified.
They usually are, like,
Whatever, man. They're just doing anything.
like, hypothetically,
It's another failed dib clone.
they could have, like, another eye on the other side. Oh god. Yeah, Squidward, there he is. Even though Squidward's an octopus.
I like how his shirt just says no.
Yeah, this kid was Jonin.
Yeah.
So this is a good example of what we've been talking about lately in the writers' meetings. And that is that every story has a theme, and this one is more obvious than most. The theme is don't fuck with the timeline. And Zim actually learns something in this one, which is kind of rare.
There goes my plans.
So, this single-handedly discourages Zim from doing any more plots for now that involve going back and changing the timeline. There are consequences to your actions. Look at him go!
Look at him go!
In the original script, there were going to be multiple fish in bear suits, and they were going to terrorize some poor kid eating breakfast. The same poor kid from the opening. And Zim was watching the probing the membrane of science.
Probing the membrane of science.
Thank you. He's been watching
He's
it.
very scientific.
Look at that wrench. It's just a normal human wrench. That ain't even an alien wrench.
And he built the entire thing with only that wrench.
Well, that dramatic background's for the pig.
That wrench is for cubic bolts.
Interesting. Whee! He's so baby. his little face. Yeah, guys, there's the Rubber Piggy. That's it. We can roll the credits. We can go home now.
Kittynom says, I do like how Zim and Membrane get along when we do see them together. And now we also have that unfinished concept for Membrane and Son.
True, they would have
I
interacted.
love how chill they are with each other. Like, they
Same.
just sit and have hot beverages.
Also,
They're
Hex
so
Z
chill.
points out, Professor Membrane, don't mess with the timeline. Zim, you can't stop me because I can't hear.
What'd you say? What? Say again?
Oh boy, here he is! We're coming up to him.
Oh my god, there's a fact on the wiki that bothers me. Supposedly, they say that kid is beef, but that is not possible.
True.
Not scientifically
Not
possible.
scientifically possible. He looks like me, if I'll give him that. They might have used
I like how
a
they're
similar character
punching a
sheet.
Florpus Zim.
No, they're punching me, actually. It hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
They threw a can in your head. It hurt.
Yeah, this is painful to go back to.
Oh boy. Ew! Oh, Jeffrey!
He
Oh,
is
Kathleen, though.
cool.
Look at Kathleen.
Oh, but Gaz has some forehead.
Okay, I gotta
But she
say,
deserves it. She's smart.
real quick, in the storyboards, Gaz had a different design at this age. Originally, Gaz was a lot less, I guess I would say chibi. Like, she had a bit more normal proportion. She didn't look as baby as she does here. So they made her cuter in post.
I like how this is her hair as a baby. And then it went to 3 like points on the top, and then later it goes back to 2 in Florpus.
Because she exploded so hard, Gaz's hair went back in time.
Welcome, Rulla. Also, in the script, they specify that Dib is 3 here and Gaz is 2. She is a 2-year-old little toddler there.
Yeah.
She has very high vocabulary for a 2-year-old.
And, well, she's just really smart.
related to Membrane, okay?
She's so smart. Big forehead, big brain.
Big
Not
brain.
Dib, though.
He's got empty head.
Dib special.
Also,
big head doesn't mean anything. It's just more space for the brain.
I want to read you a wiki quote that I know is gonna drive some of y'all insane, and it's gonna be really funny.
Oh no.
I quote, "In Zim's monitor, it was seen that when Gaz was younger, she wore a bow in her hair and sounded much more girlish, suggesting she was once a bit more open to her girly side." And then below it, this was later confirmed by Melissa Fawn and Jonan Vasquez during the commentary of Gaz Taster of Pork, as they both revealed that at heart, Gaz is girly, implying that Gaz has a feminine side she doesn't want others knowing. I take issue with that, because I would actually argue that Gaz is way more feminine than they're giving her credit for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck, man?
I've seen people call Gaz a tomboy, but that's not, like, just because she likes playing video games doesn't necessarily make her a tomboy. Everybody loves video games.
Have they never heard of a girl gamer before? Also, she wears a dress. She has a bed full of plushes. Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that Gaz has is pink, like the original Game Slave.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild.
It's like a muted, darker pink.
She ain't hiding it, guys. She is feminine. She's just like a sort of darker feminine, a little bit. But like, that's still feminine. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you can still be femme and punch someone in the face.
That isn't a goth girl. Jonan confirmed that she's not goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she is how she is in like the comics and Florpus.
Yeah, that's why they changed her design.
Update on what's going on.
Well,
Just
okay.
an update on what's going on in the chat. They're playing tic-tac-toe with the forehead.
Yeah, the way I see it is like Jonan himself did not intend for Gaz to be goth. However, the way she was designed, written, etc. just so happened to end up, like, looking goth and being interpreted as goth. Even I interpret her as goth, even if that is just factually incorrect.
Okay, then.
I don't know, it's kind of weird, but they did later change it to be more, I guess, accurate to Jonan's vision, which fair enough. No, look at him.
Oh,
baby. Why are y'all playing tic-tac-toe on Gaz's forehead?
Please go back. I need to screenshot the baby.
Also, welcome another new tallest Overload.
Overload?
Not again.
Not again.
Oh. Her
She's
head
so tiny.
is a circle.
I'm gonna slap that
girl. No, be nice to the baby.
You can play bowling with her. So unprepared. Yeah, the lighting's
They often do gray for his teeth when he's like in his base or something.
Yeah.
Like in darker lighting.
Maybe. We'll see if that carries over to other shots. Yeah, they still go with it. They're still dark. I don't think it looks very good, but that's just me. Because the rest of him's lit up the same, so why are his teeth so much darker?
It's odd. He ate concrete.
Threat to our mission, grr.
Wait, teeth count. Let's do a teeth count.
Oh yeah, teeth count.
He says mission.
Mission.
Because it changes.
Here's
2,
pogging.
4, 6, and 7. Okay, there's 7 teeth and 4 on the bottom.
Wait. Still looks to be 7.
Yep. Now it's 5.
Oh
Wait,
god.
when he smiled, but in the last shot when he smiled, how many were
5.
there when he smiled?
There were 5.
Right here.
It
is
no,
5.
Yeah. Bailey and I were saying how inconsistent it is, but sometimes 5 is too little.
Don't
So,
even
like,
get us started on
you
the
know.
Christmas episode.
Yeah, the Christmas episode is
There
its
it
whole,
is.
is a
Oh
whole
yeah, let's
thing.
talk about this room real quick. Let's talk about
That is the
this
same room from the Christmas episode. This room is used so often.
So often that
Yeah.
we're also using it. This is the room
Exactly.
that we decided to set the first scene with Zim in Squishy in, where he's experimenting on Nick. And he's working on his destruction ray, which later becomes the cute ray. That is the reason that the Forpus style exists.
It's also in Gurgo's Crazy
Oh
Stuff.
boy.
We originally set that scene in... Well, Flamgo and I just kind of made up our own room. And then we established it among the artists that it was going to take place in the same room as Vindicated. However, we quickly realized how small that room is,
Too small.
so we had to choose a big one. Thankfully, this one is huge. And so we had to do a lot of
this is also
studying.
Do you think this room
top
is
of
the
the line,
supposed
right?
making stuff room?
Yeah, let me
This is the
quickly...
making
The
stuff room,
artists
right?
love drawing this room.
Yeah, so in the commentary, they talked about it being the making stuff room, but then Jonan's like, I don't think we ever established that it was the making stuff room.
I think this was supposed to be like from the pilot, what became of the making stuff room, just a room that was just for project.
Yeah, it was a much cooler version of the making stuff room.
I don't think we ever established that this was the making stuff room, though.
Hey, that's me.
Editing Zeno here. Apparently, this is the making stuff room. The script says so. Jonan just forgot that they put that. Great job. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Well, now we have.
yeah, it does look very, very, very
Now we
similar to the pilot making stuff room. So, I joked with Flamgo that
this is the
this...
making stuff room.
I joked with Flamgo that this is actually the making stuff room 2. It's bigger now.
Yeah, I got better. Where Elzebel's. Yeah, Elzebel's is doing storyboards here in Top of the Line where
Oh,
Bird's
yeah.
head explodes and calls him daddy.
We also have top of the line boards here
Yeah.
too. They use this room a lot.
It hurts real bad. It hurts, Daddy. That blew up even faster than all the others. And I'm not your daddy. Don't say that, Daddy. That was fun. Let's blow up my head more. A hunter-destroyer mission.
I love how Gur's like the same size as Zim here.
He's a little smaller. What is it?
A hunter-destroyer.
He's so patient with him. Just patient enough.
There's an extremely
I love
season
that
1
Zim's
Gur.
original plan was essentially like Terminator.
Yep. Yeah. Well, in Terminator, they were killing. Well, okay. In Terminator 2, they were killing young John Connor, I think. And then in Terminator 1, the robots were sent to kill John Connor's mother. So, if you really wanted to go Terminator 1 reference, you could do a plot where Zim kills Membrane. To prevent Div from being created instead. But I think, well, at least, you know, one would hope that he learned his lesson here, but, like, it's Zim. I don't think that's gonna last.
He probably forgot.
He forgot. Oh, look at Gur hug his piggy!
I don't think they usually do 2 stitches on his mouth. It looks kind of odd. It's usually like 3.
Most of his mouth shapes are fine, but yeah, the chunk looks a little funky.
An example of I like Look at Dib!
Look at him!
Oh my god!
He's so tiny!
Look at his eyes, they're so big.
Tiny. Such a baby.
Also, Zim learned what a crown was.
Yep.
He deserves it.
Look at the cowlick.
I might just make that
Dinky, is that a Dinky reference?
and then Zim's a pretty princess.
Oh,
Yes,
Zim
I
is the
saw him
prettiest
in
princess.
Princess dresses.
Yes!
Gorgeous.
This is less
Stunning.
relevant to the episode, but I'll quickly throw it out there because I know you'll love it, Flamgo. My bestie and I have an AU where it's based on a Vocaloid song, and it's about Emperor Zim, but we wanted Zim to be a bit more regal, so we keep changing his design to be, like, fancier and, like, more femme, like, and basically more queen-like. And I've been loving, like, rolling with that. I ended up using the same outfit that I used for some convention art, because it's my favorite outfit I ever made for Zim. Oh boy, here's Gur explaining the problem.
I love this scene so much.
Gur understands enough. Don't ever draw Gur like this. This is the most season 1 Gur, where, like, his eyes go in completely different directions.
It's the head shape for me.
His antenna is long.
It's more of like a trash can shape than a bucket. Like, season 2 Gur is like a bucket head.
Okay, let me say, when you're drawing Gur in season 2, his little bucket head flares outwards as it goes up, and the eyes are closer together. They don't face 2 different ways.
Oh, yeah. Them being like opposite sides of his head is crazy here. Like, he goes from having prey eyes to predator eyes.
He's all derpy here, and now he's just, like, locked in.
True.
Go back and destroy him, and then he will be your enemy, so that he will not send Rubber
back. That's it. Gur is dead, guys.
Paradox got him.
Aw, 2 characters die on screen this episode. That's crazy.
Kingdom Heart lore.
Our first death.
Where's the bee juice?
The plot to issue 12 is that Zim goes to the future, and we meet, drumroll please, Emperor Zim. Yes, they go to the future, and what do you know? Zim took it over. What? Yeah. In the comic timeline, at least,
it's like Zim,
it's established that in the future, Zim is the ruler. And they bring up this exact same thing. I forgot who it was that... I think they do it twice, actually. Where, I think it was Dib, maybe? That was like, wait a minute, isn't there, like, some sort of time paradox if like, you change your past or whatever? Or, like, if your past and future self interact or whatever? And then, I think, like the Zims intact ship yell aggressively, like, don't think about it! So...
Classic Invader Zim
They do that twice. Well, 3 times, if we include both times in the comic. But they establish pretty well that the rules of the Invader Zim timeline are the past can affect the future and the present are capable of changing, and, you know, it should cause a time paradox when you think about it, but don't think about it. Shut up. That is how it works.
Lovely.
Yeah.
This time travel stuff's always kind of confusing. It's best just to go with it.
It's that same logic of, like, they can acknowledge, like, here's how you fix a Zim plot hole. You acknowledge it, and then you immediately yell for the character to shut up.
That is true.
Or they just acknowledge how stupid it is and then, like, keep going with it anyway.
There's a time warp thing involved. I don't know.
How'd you remember something if you weren't there? It's that same logic.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Eric Trueheart comments over and over again in his book how crazy it was that he decided to do a time travel plot as his first solo TV episode, which is insane. He suggests not doing that, and he's surprised that the studio ended up going with it anyway, because time travel is one of the hardest things to write, especially if you're new, because you have to establish the rules, you have to make sure it makes sense, you have to make sure the audience knows that it makes sense, and it can get real messy real fast. You want a good example of a time travel story done well? You could always watch, like, a Doctor Who episode, or you could watch Back to the Future. If you want a bad time travel story, just look into Sonic 06. That story is a mess. Like, 20-layer mess. And the reason why it's a mess is mainly because it is a time travel story, but done badly where there's, like, not enough rules established. Thankfully, I do think they established enough rules here, and it's small enough scale, and the Zim universe is, frankly, stupid enough for this to work. So, at least he had that.
I'd like to give you guys a mini science with Bryce on, like, time travel.
Oh, boy.
There's really kind of two different ways that you can go about it, where you could do the Back to the Future timeline, where there is an individual line of past, present, and future, and so the past affects the future. And that's pretty much the simplest way you can do it. Back to the Future does it, Zim does it. And then there's this, like, alternate understanding of how time travel works, which seems to be more based off of how we understand time travel right now, based off of general relativity, and that is and also quantum physics, and that is anytime an event happens where one event could be one way or another way, according to quantum physics, both happen at the same time, and which means that the other possibility separates into an alternate universe. And that is another reason that leads us to believe that there's an infinite number of universes, because every single choice, every single possibility that occurs in our universe has another universe where it did occur the opposite way. So the way that they have it in, like, the Avengers, for example, spoilers for the Avengers movies, is that every single time that a decision is a little bit different, it takes place in a different universe. So there are no paradoxes in that version of time travel. There are in this one, where there is a single line of time. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. But there you go. That's why they went with this, because we didn't fully understand that back when Zim came out. And these are the rules that are established in Invader Zim.
Yeah, when I do timeline stories, I usually do either... I always like stories where it's, like, a fixed timeline. Those are super interesting, where, like, everything's sort of meant to happen in a way, and, like, we're all doomed, nothing can change, but this is not one of those universes. Or I also like the ones where it just branches into alternate timelines. But whatever, we'll get into alternate timelines when we get to, like, Zib. many episodes from now.
Which is hilarious, because we established in this episode that, like, there's a singular timeline, but then, like, we go into Florpus, and it's like, no, wait, actually, it's the other kind, where there's just a bunch of different universes. It's like, okay, then, whatever, nothing matters anymore.
I don't know, they treat alternate timelines like just AUs, so, whatever.
This means every Invader Zim AU is canon.
Yeah, also not at the same time, for reasons we'll get into eventually.
The overscan portions of Invader Zim aren't even canon.
To make it...
I love how this pose is pushed.
Oh, I love that.
Like,
that's such good
like frame
use.
by frame when he goes into the still pose.
Wait a minute! What? You were saying Flamgo?
Ew. I mean, like, when he, like, gets into the pose. This is a weird in-between that I have no idea.
It's not an overscan, which means...
This is canon! Yay!
I'm not afraid.
That's probably just a data issue.
Man, these new smear frames are looking great.
Okay. Yeah, so we anticipate...
Need to screenshot that one.
I got it.
I mean, like, right here, like the teeth. After that.
Dude.
See that? That's good. I like the squish.
It just immediately gets
Also, when Zim was pointing, that arm was thicker than the other arm.
Yeah.
Like, look how, like...
Yep, it is.
It was thicker.
It is.
Okay, so quick question for you guys. When we remaster this, do you guys want to fix that?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, we will fix that.
Also, I should probably note for everyone who's never read the comics, if you're curious on what I mean by none of the timelines are canon, yet they are at the same time. Spoilers for the Zim Void arc, by the way. It ends with Canon Zim redacting every other timeline. All of them. He merges them into one.
That makes even less sense than it did before!
Right? Anyway, we'll get to that. Rejected!
In no version of time travel has that ever... I didn't even know that was a thing. So they did a good job in making something new. It makes absolutely no sense.
Greetings, it is I, Editing Xeno. Something that I tend to overlook in this episode is this one moment where Zim's mech gets rejected by the machine.
Object not compatible with temporal field.
Oh, not compatible? Is this thing just completely useless?
All my life, I just kind of assumed that the problem was that the machine is too big, or that Zim's technology is just stupid and only accepts pigs. However, much later, Bryce makes a point that is supported by the idea that the mech is rejected because of the time paradox that would be caused if Dib was murdered by this thing on site and could not be recovered. Which I find very interesting that we didn't discuss that more, because that's actually kind of a big plot point if that's the reason why it got rejected. Of course, I don't know if that's the official reason, but you know what? That makes a lot of sense to me, and I'm very embarrassed that I didn't think of that earlier.
Yeah.
The Hunter Destroyer machine being spit out of the portal is kind of like Bryce declining storyboards. Like, no, fix this.
us rejecting like entire concepts, like nuh-uh, not compatible.
Storyboards not scientifically possible. I mean, I had a storyboard submitted where they had pizza sticker in a squishy, and I'm like, no, that hasn't happened yet.
Yay, reuse footage. And then, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's go frame on frame of him getting tossed by the pig. Ooh.
Ooh.
That does not... The way he, like, bounces up and then just abruptly speeds up. Okay.
Poor baby.
I love how the bark on the other side of the tree gets destroyed.
I was about to say that, Bryce.
Yeah.
No, the energy goes through the tree and thus blasts the bark off.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got some program.
Okay,
Gaz watching.
I've got a lot of things to say about Gaz and defending her, but I'll say it in a little bit.
Alright.
It's like
Let's
you
let the scene
hit
play
a
out.
row of pool balls and only the one at the very end of the
They're
row
playing
moves.
tic-tac-toe again.
Newton's cradle.
These two and their cereal.
Yes, my older sister.
He has his claw.
What?
Yep.
In overscan
It
territory.
overscan.
True.
Overscan, it's not canon.
Yep.
We'd have to fix that, though, because that's a continuity error.
You really want to fix that? Okay.
It's a continuity error. Like, he shouldn't have
Sure,
that. There,
whatever.
now he should have it.
Then, oh my god, okay.
Breakfast tomorrow. My
I know
older
we're
sister
annoying,
has been
but-
like that.
Me the
She's
second
called
when
me out
winter
for
starts.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing more sibling than arguing about, like, food.
Floridians when the humidity starts to spike in August.
That's me every time winter starts. I like get sick somehow.
Oh, that's me every time spring starts.
I like how he asked, have I always had this claw for a hand?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, well, if you're believing in overscan, then yes.
Okay, I've got a lot to say. Like, for all the people that claim that Gaz is mean to her brother all the time, she seemed genuinely concerned for him. Like she was like, don't you remember? Like she seemed worried for him during this. Like, that's proof that she does care about him. Like, I will defend Gaz until the day I die, and I use this episode as an example of why she really does care for Dib.
Oh, try defending her
She only
against the
torments him
wiki.
because she knows because she knows he can handle it.
Let me quote.
If Gaz has 0 fans, then I'm dead.
Alright, let me read out this quote for y'all.
Same.
This is one of few episodes in which Gaz wasn't cruel or antagonistic towards Dib, most likely because of how Zim's changing the past caused Dib to be a physical wreck, which probably made Gaz be somewhat kinder to her brother.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks,
But, like,
Zim Wiki.
did he really have to get a claw hand? Like, why couldn't he just get like a
No, he always had that.
arm like his dad?
He doesn't deserve it.
Hey, our first appearance of Bloaty.
Why is Bloaty doing the please speed, I need this face?
Yeah, so fun fact, this is Bloaty's first appearance, and according to the credits, he's not voiced by Ricky Simons here, but he will be in future episodes.
That's horrible.
No, wait, let's see what's on that pizza. We got an eye, pig snout, an ear, a tentacle, and a hoof.
Oh, that's an ear.
Yeah.
The ear was a bay leaf.
If that wasn't Ricky Simons, then Ricky Simons did a great impression of whoever voiced Bloaty in this episode.
Yeah, they definitely sounded like a little deeper, less Ricky. But I love the voice Ricky does in later episodes, especially.
Me too.
Me three.
Me too.
Oh, look at Gur's little mouth.
Aww. But I didn't like the way Zim's
sad.
teeth were. Okay.
So Elzebel
Don't
is
say
doing
that,
a scene
Daddy.
with Gur,
Boo-hoo.
and I'm like, hey, when Gur says this line right here, reference this animation. So when he says, "I loved it, you piggy."
Yeah, this is
okay,
where...
can we go back to Zim's teeth, though?
Alright, let's go back to Zim's teeth. Hey, look, they're lighter now!
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's, like, some other frames, you know, where he's kind of, like, leaning forward.
His teeth. Thank God.
Yeah, like that mouth.
Weird.
They do that again when he laughs. It's like
I don't
Nobody
like
knows how to
It's-
draw
it looks-
Zim's
it's a
teeth
bit
from
too
this angle.
wide.
I can draw his teeth.
Well, you can. I mean, the show artist in season 1. Oh my god, this still plays tic-tac-toe with the curse in.
Oh.
Gur is hitting that squee.
Oh.
Also, this is where the iconic "I love it in you" came from.
Yeah.
I love it, you piggy!
Oh, wait. Keep going forward.
Uh-huh.
Right here. Alright. When his arms are straight out. Later.
Not this one. Not this
Ah,
one.
there we go.
That
This one. Do this.
There we
Wait,
go.
hang on. His
His
hands are drawn kind of weird. Because
They're very human-like.
I'm used to drawing Gur's hands
Hello.
as like two separate claws, not like
Yeah.
not a sharp mitten. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's.
Sharp mittens.
She's still got the. Look at her. Jesus.
Aw.
It's
And
just
then
little
there's-
small.
Look at Dibs doing the cat mouth.
The wiki would say she's less girl now.
Less bow, therefore less.
6 and 5.
Yep, little
This girl would imply
kindergarten
that
children.
Gaz is trans.
I've seen some people headcanon either Dib or Gaz as transgender.
Yeah, I've seen trans headcanons for like
Trans Dib is popular
everyone on
headcanon.
the show except like Gur, maybe. And you know what? Valid. Also, look
Gur
at
is the most
Don't give
trans
him
of all.
ideas.
look
I'm
at
transgender.
look at Zim's teeth here. I hate that.
Oh my
That
god. Ugh.
I
Teeth
see.
bad. Don't do this.
No, not the coloring.
to
The
brush them.
bottom teeth. Look at that.
What is even
they're
happening
like-
on the bottom of his teeth?
That's what I'm saying.
Another pig.
I love how he summons this piggy.
All right, got it from the list.
I'd love a translation of that screen if you could do that in editing.
It's probably the canon alphabet.
Oh god, you want
It's
me to
probably gibberish.
translate that whole thing? It's
I would.
kind of fuzzy.
Nowhere else would we ever get anyone to ever translate this on the entire internet. I feel like it should
I
be
will
Parcel
do
by
my
all.
best using the alphabet that we have, though no guarantees it'll actually mean anything.
I
That's
bet
fine.
you
Look at the
it's
theme song,
gibberish.
it's
I would
gibberish.
know it's gibberish.
Cool. Alright. Then I will translate. Yay! Translation on screen
Yay.
now.
I bet it's nothing.
Yeah,
The
probably.
I
pig.
still love the way he summons this piggy.
Oh, he's so sad.
He loves his
His
pig.
body's really big.
Aw.
That was my sister when she completed the second level where you can play as Dib in the console version of Globs of Doom, since you can only play as Dib in 2 levels.
Oh, look at his little eyes.
Why are the outlines good here?
His mouth always killed me in this shot, but it is
You know
really
what this
funny.
is reminding me of? Let me find the photo.
Zim's head
God.
dislocating.
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
That picture again to this one. I like this one more.
But like, no, why are the outlines actually kind of good here?
Right? Of all
Like
the
here
shots.
of all places. Oh my god. It's identical.
It's the same photo.
It's the same
Corporate
picture.
wants you to know the difference between these photos.
They're the same.
Wow!
Oh, look at a little candy bar. Yeah.
She's got chocolate.
And then Megadoomer drew a really funny version of
I get to finally include that!
Wow! I can spy on the family of Nosferatu. They just moved in down the street.
Megadoomer's depiction of the scene. Wow!
Oh.
Oh, she's wearing like the same dress almost. Look at the bats! They're about to eat that cow.
What is she watching?
Bats
They're
eating the
bats
cow.
eating the cow.
So I have a fun fact. Bryce and I agreed that when my second gas statue is done in the Wonder Realm, it's gonna serve as a cow farm. I wanted it to be a piggy farm, but Bryce told me that you decided that the Gur statue would be a piggy farm. So then Bryce thought about this scene, and he suggested, why not make it a cow farm? And I was all like, okay, why not?
If you make it dark enough, there might be bats in there.
Cow.
You make any building just a little too dark and a little too wide, you get bats everywhere. I know from experience.
I am always lurking.
Also, I love Dib's cloak here, by the way. Look at that.
Me too.
Me 3.
It's a cloaking jacket.
Me 3.5.
There's a bat eating a cow.
She's
Oh,
so
look at her
excited.
lollipop.
She had a
and
cat
her
nose.
Cat nose. I love how Dib clicked his robot hand like he's handling tongs.
Yeah.
It does look like Gaz's hand disappears, but it's an overscan.
Also,
So it's not canon.
why does the cloak disappear? It's interesting.
I'm gonna sneak up past those giant gnomes and leave a nasty message. No, and leave a nasty note on his door.
It's in the way of this
Shut
thing.
up.
It's like he glows and he evolves like a Pokemon.
Oh lord, let me try and summarize a complicated concept of mine as fast as possible. I have an alternate universe where everyone else was actually right and Dib is insane and Zim is actually a human boy and not an alien. And Zim is like in place of his pack, I gave him one of these breathing machines, like this exact same one in like where his pack would be.
Oh my god. Damn.
It's called
Now I feel bad because it's Zim.
Yeah, it's called the Sane AU, and Zim and Dib end up becoming friends. It's actually kind of wholesome.
Aww. Yay!
Because Dib feels really bad about what he did. Also, oh yeah, this shot gave us one of our favorite gross emotes in the server in the storyboards. This one.
Yup.
That's what that image is from. It's from the storyboard of this shot.
I love how Dib's plan here changes from like, I'm gonna go sneak past those giant gnomes, and then when he changes, his camera changes into a piece of paper, and he's just like, I'm just gonna leave a nasty note on his door.
Oh my god, I didn't notice
That's
that.
the plan.
Butterfly effect.
His brain got damaged so much he has become unable to think of anything good.
Aw.
That's his note. Who
Don't
knows
you
what it
remember?
says? But it's a bad note. And then Dib's like, has my plans always been this lame? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I still stand. Gaz truly does care for Dib, alternate timeline or not. She truly does care for. I will die on that hill.
Yeah, if this happened in the
Sure,
canon
I just
timeline.
think she cares about bats eating cows more.
I mean, she is really invested in those bats eating cows. Functional hole through the sewer system is actually absolutely brutal. One of the very few things in Invader Zim that actually get to me. Oh god. Oh yeah, that is... Ugh.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Yeah, she doesn't hesitate there. She's like, yeah.
I mean...
What's with these pigs?
And people wonder why I think this is darker than Dark Harvest. Because in Dark Harvest, didn't have a lifetime of trauma.
No brain, only pigs.
Look at all them pigs.
Look at all those
The
chickens.
piggies.
Oh boy, okay.
First of all, they shade the inside of his mouth in this frame like their teeth. Gross.
Yeah.
And yep, there it is.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Holy layering issue.
It's over the lip sync, but under the eye and the top of the head. It's so bad.
Gross.
Had this frame out in the open, I'd be like, no AI in the server.
I knew about this actually because this is one of the few errors that is on the wiki. Which, I mean, to be fair, look at this. You have to plaster it everywhere. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Wait, honesty is why is like an angle on the bottom of his head? That's weird. Oh, you see it again.
Oh.
Zim looks kind of big here compared to Gur, not gonna lie.
I didn't realize
his body's very wide.
Kind of working like circles.
That they do that sometimes. That
He got
that
wide.
is done.
Science!
Oh my god, I get it. You know what those molecule sets in science classes? Every time my sister and I attempted kind of messing with it, they're like, these are for science! Science!
Real. Okay.
My second grade teacher saying, these are tools, not toys.
I just wanted to play with those molecule sets because putting tiny little beads together made me go burr.
Never does anything. And look, he just dances around a little bit, jumps in them. And then his dad gets back to work.
Yeah.
Ever since Top of the Line, I will never not see Zim as Gur's dad.
Me too.
My sister likes to see Zim and Gur as like big brother and little brother.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I used to like, I used to just see them as like any form of family, but ever since that one line, I'm like, oh no, they're father and son.
Yeah.
Leave me alone!
There's Ricky.
Yeah, there's Ricky.
To be fully honest, I thought Dib was 8 in this, but the rough draft revealed that he was still 6, which makes the next scene even more shocking.
Oh. Okay, whenever I think of like a Jonan Vasquez line, I always think of that specific one. I just want to eat grubs. That's like the most Jonan thing I've ever heard, and Jonan didn't even write it!
Yeah.
And that's why Eric Trueheart was so good
Your
for
dad.
this.
Explain your.
Look, Eric Trueheart is such a good writer for this show because genuinely there's so much that he writes and makes up, but like I can't tell if he made it or Jonan because he captures Jonan's writing style so well.
Yeah.
They're actually the same person.
Oh.
Ooh, ooh.
Ow.
Oh. Oh god, the way that his breathing machine shattered. Oh no.
Not only did he land face first on what I assume is concrete, but he also got electrocuted. Like, ouch!
Oh, and his breathing machine broke in half.
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
How did he not die on impact?
Of it.
I mean,
I need the recording of him falling for like.
Wait, hold up! Look at Gur's size here. Why is his head so small? That's horrible proportions.
Yeah, his head's way too small.
For Gur.
I'm surprised he didn't die on impact. Like, you serious?
Are you for real?
His big head was protecting him.
His thick ass skull.
Okay, so I just want to quickly contextualize for anyone who doesn't connect the dots on like what Div is going through in this scene. Okay, so picture it. Since you were 3 years old, at several points in your life, you saw rubber pigs, and then, like, the worst injuries happened to you. This has happened your entire life, and you can't pinpoint why. Like, it's just a horrible thing that keeps happening for seemingly no reason. Like, you're convinced that the universe just hates you at that point. And you go, like, 9 years thinking this. Like, 8 to 9 years. And then eventually, only when you're a preteen, after many years of being forced to live like Dib does, do you eventually, finally, see the robot minion of your worst alien enemy holding a pig, that exact same rubber pig, and then it clicks in your mind. You suddenly realize with absolute horror that your entire life, the reason that you are so messed up, both physically and in your mind, is because of this one fuck-ass alien that landed on Earth much later in your life. It took you...
Man, he connects those dots pretty fast.
It took you almost a decade of torment to eventually learn that.
The most extreme beef ever with a 12-year-old.
For real?
Yeah.
I hope that just provides a little bit more perspective on why Dib is just, like, loses it here.
Yeah.
I wonder what that history meter even means. Like, history doesn't completely go off
Sorry,
track.
what are Zim's teeth here? Okay, so usually when...
You would not draw Zim's teeth like that if he's doing a mouth like this.
Usually when his mouth goes like
no,
this,
even there.
You just do the nubs, like, going over his bottom lip. You don't do what they do on the left there, where they're connected. That's, woof. That is not a good Zim. Gur just watches
I think Gur's just staring at him blankly.
Gur has no idea what Dib's gone through.
This voice acting is freaking amazing.
Yes! Somebody
That's
give
just
Andy
a show.
Behrman a raise. Oh, I love how evil Zim is here.
It's too...
I don't like the mouth, but I love the laugh.
See, there's how you
Here's,
do.
like, more how you would
my
draw
God,
the
God damn
teeth.
it.
You don't see the connection.
Yeah, this is how you do it, where it's just the nubs, it's just the ends of them. What was that noise?
Actually, just pointed
Sorry.
something out. Wait, Zim can hear Dib from that far down?
I guess. Or, like, you know the bass has it, to where he can hear
I mean, I don't
what's
think
going
he's
on.
Doorbell microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an intercom, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the computer usually alerts Zim when something is happening, at the door and shows him, so that's probably what's going on.
This ain't about the computer.
He does like a little honk. I'm sorry, it's so funny to me.
Close to victory.
He honks!
He honks like a
close,
goose.
but not.
Hey yo, there's Poochie!
Oh my
Poochie
God,
witnessed
he's
this shit, and so did the Smell Kid.
And Torque.
And Torque. Aww.
And Ricky did too.
Hang on, where is this scene in the Torque X Dib fanfictions? I'm just saying.
But Ricky's witnessing this too, to the left.
I mean, granted, they're all 6, but
Wrong color,
whatever.
Ricky.
If I lose one more patient today, I'm gonna get written up. It's one of the best lines.
That line wasn't originally in the script. Instead, I think one of the paramedics just goes like, "Stay with me, bugger," or like something like that, which is a lot lamer, and I'm glad that they came up
I'm
with
not
something
gonna lose
funnier.
this little one.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Rip.
Okay, let me tell you
He's
my
fine.
live reaction to this scene. Like, my sister was showing me that bad Rubber Piggy the first time, and then when I saw those flatlining, no kidding, I actually shouted, "Oh my God." Like, I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I did not process the emotions. I'm just like, haha, jolly good show.
I got this episode spoiled for me.
When I was watching this with my dad, I you know what I said? I was like, "Oh my God, they killed Dib, you bastards!"
Yeah.
He's just tired.
I knew about this, sorry. It would have been so cool if I didn't know about this before watching, but no, I went into this episode originally knowing that Dib dies, because the way I got introduced to Invader Zim, it was top 10 darkest Zim episodes, and this was number 2. And so I
number
knew.
1 was Dark Harvest.
Of course it was Dark Harvest.
Because it has dark in the title.
I watched that video so many times.
So it's so dark.
That I knew that this was coming. And then here comes.
I didn't, and my sister.
Then he gets his shit-ass juice.
He got a yummy little drink.
What's so calm about this makes it creepy.
Yeah. Also,
and
I
it's
just
purple. His
He's
favorite
like-
color.
It's purple. Zim
That's
is
what
the
I
man behind the slaughter.
No.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, Dib is the one that comes back.
William Zimton.
That's a FNAF reference.
Yes, it is a FNAF reference.
Whoa.
Always come back.
No, it was a Baldy reference.
Oh, he looks so sassy here.
His shit-ass grape soda.
Oh my god. Oh, here he comes back. Okay,
No.
this screenshot right here
Oh,
is one of
look
my
at him.
favorites from the entire show because the context is so absurd. Yeah, he does not care. Also, nice bisexual lining in the pipe here. He has risen. Just like Jesus.
I like to think the bisexual lighting brought him back.
Dib's bi aura is that powerful. People have all sorts of headcanons for Dib. I've always been a bi Dib truther for personal reasons.
Yeah.
Me too.
Those personal
Me
reasons
three.
being I'm bi, so.
Me 5.
How did they do this effect, by the
10,000
way?
little boy.
The really close to TV screen
Okay.
effect. How do you do that?
I really like that effect.
Well,
That
we're
sounds
gonna
really
have
cool.
to figure that out for remaster now, won't we?
I think it's for with like a
but,
multiplier overlay layer, one of those.
I love Professor Membrane's unit of measurement here, where he says it's going to give him the strength of not 100 men, but 10,000 little boys.
Anything but the
Fantastic.
matrix system.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, it's a very American measurement.
this is proof that Professor Membrane does love Dib because, quite literally, if it wasn't for Professor Membrane doing this for Dib, Dib would have died permanently.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because
Yes, like
the
yes,
timeline
like-
wouldn't allow it.
What? No.
No.
What?
Dib cannot die. So if Professor Membrane didn't do this and Dib died, then Zim would have no reason to do this in the first place and would have
Well,
created
yes,
paradox.
but they
established-
acknowledge that, but they, Gurb blows up, so I'm not sure how true that actually holds, like, logically in the logically, yes, that's what would happen, but I don't know if that's what would happen in the Zim universe. Anyway, if paradox aside...
If Professor Membrane wasn't here and Zim tried to throw that last pig, if that was the pig to finish off Dib, the machine would have rejected the pig because they've already established that if an object creates a paradox, it won't let it through the portal. So it won't allow paradoxes to happen. That is, they wrote that in. Eric Trueheart's smart.
I see. Okay. Well, paradox aside, if it wasn't for the machine, then Dib could have died here. If it wasn't for Professor Membrane. He's still sipping on it, even in the toilet.
Kittynom said Membrane does not mess around with this kid's medical care. He made the pig girl wing for gas.
Exactly. Don't mess with Professor Membrane's kids. And this episode proves that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a close-up on that one painting.
There's also the close-up of the ceiling where the wallpaper stops and it's just green and purple on the walls.
Yeah, it's usually what they do in a lot of shots that show this. They usually have a gradient, but I guess is that because it breaks apart, they didn't want that? I don't know. Look at him sweating profusely. I think this is the most we've ever seen.
He's like, oh
Zim
shit,
sweat.
Megatron's
Also,
here.
look at him shift his
I'm pretty
eyes.
sure it's toilet water.
Look at him shift his eyes. You don't usually see that. Where he has to change directions like that. There we go. There's the reason why there's no gradient. It's because of this. It's because it breaks apart. Makes it easier if it's solid.
And the background's completely pink for whatever reason. Dramatic effect.
Dramatic
Ooh,
effect.
we get another truck in Nagur with the camera.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. The pattern continues here. What the heck? Interesting. Will the show
You can also
ever
see
make
his
it?
room, which means that just entirely fuck the second floor in this episode.
Also, why is the couch so enormous?
Yeah.
Like what? Why is he over the couch?
I have so many questions about this background.
Fucking Dib.
Beautiful image ever.
Okay, on this photo, it was actually cuter in the storyboard. The original storyboards had, like, I'm not sure how to describe, like, a more in-character, I guess, photo of, Gur being all adorable, and then Zim just looking, like, absolutely annoyed. And then they made it more generic in the final version. I don't know why. They made it look a lot more, to be frank, stock art.
Yeah. What does the script say when this photo shows?
Oh, you want me to see what the script says? Like if this photo's in the script. Let me check the final draft on that. It doesn't specify, like, a photo of Zim and Gur in the script. It just says the, like, Dib destroys things in Zim's living room. So, I think this was added by the storyboard artists. And it's gone.
Okay, now that that's done, I love how when Dib is in the Mega Boy suit, his voice sounds different. And the wiki claims that they don't know if the voice is simply like how he sounds when he's in the suit, or if Dib's voice had to be replaced while trying to heal him. Like, the wiki's not entirely sure what is it, like. I like to believe that, like, that's just how the voice sounds coming out from the Mega Boy suit.
Yeah, same here. It sounds like amplified.
I just think it sounds.
It just sounds way cooler. And look at it, like, automatically launching piggies. Hey, look, there's the kitchen. There's once again, that area that I'm doing backgrounds of. This, like, in between the living room and kitchen area. Though interesting that the tiles don't line up here, and in others I've referenced, they do. If there's anything I learned about Zim's base backgrounds is that, consistency be damned. Of them all firing off at once, just to look cool. This is,
Yeah.
Y'all know that one meme that's like, what the fuck is a kilometer? I can see that over this. This looks like one of those, like, American, like, propaganda, like, images. There's Gur absolutely flipping out and running. Wait, I love the squish on his head here as he's turning. That's pretty good, actually. I love how bouncy this is. Oh,
this next part's cool.
Oh, let's see that frame by frame. This goes by so fast. Okay, so yeah, he jumps in. Piggy gets dragged alongside him, super stretchy, because that's what you do in animation drag, and then boom. Oh. I usually never look at this part too closely.
Banana pan, love it.
And now he's on fire. Well, smoking, but yeah.
Aww.
And then hey look, he stopped drops and rolls. Exactly what you should do when you're on fire. Oh yeah, right up to Zim. Ooh, look at this background.
Tongue because it was cute. Right here.
Oh! Huh. What do you know? You don't see this background a whole lot. This
go frame by
spiral
frame
here.
when he leans up to say no.
Alright. Also,
you don't usually do those lines on his head, on top of his head.
Yeah.
You don't separate that by lines usually.
You can do this for yourself when sketching, because this actually helps with construction if you draw his head like this.
Definitely.
But when you outline it, you erase those. Yeah, look at that. It's like a separate plane.
They forgot.
Yeah, they forgot to remove that. And also, look, he's backlit, which is always cool and dramatic if you want to add drama. Always
Hope
makes
y'all
it
are excited to remaster this.
Oh, look at that. He tears his way through the basement. Wait, why is Gur smiling here? What is he so happy about?
He's so happy.
He's so happy.
He's doomed. He's so
Yay, we're doomed! Oh, God. Zim's proportions in this. I know it's from below, but still too small. Ah, look, Zim has a character arc for once. Or at least his future self does. I don't know if his past self actually learns anything.
Is the error in this one as well? Is the error still there?
I don't see it. What the hell? It's not there.
It might just be like a data issue.
Yeah. Interesting.
Whatever this rip is.
Or they don't use that frame in that one for some reason.
Which means it's not canon, so we have to fix it.
Yeah.
Here's the tongue again. The tongue is right.
Yeah. A cute tongue. Also, interesting how his crab claw becomes like a regular sharp hand.
Yeah. Oh.
You can see the message.
Here it comes. Here comes Bloody Gur later on. Here it comes.
Oh boy. Yep. Also, look at his tongue. Like now it's all wormy because it's dramatic. And you can, I love you can also see the message ahead of time. You would think that Dib would try to fix his past rather than destroy the base. Nah, Dib is pissed here. He's out for revenge.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right now.
And this is Zim about to die.
And here comes the legend itself.
This is the I'm so boned face. Oh boy. Alright.
Here it comes.
We go.
Right there!
I saw it!
Knock up. Nope.
No, keep going.
Forward.
When it's
forward.
There!
Here.
Ah! Yo! In the center! Right there!
There it is! There it is!
We got our first official
my God,
Bloody Gur! Let's go!
Wait, hold up. So only this and the one in Mortos are the only two I can confirm. I swear I've checked this whole series frame by frame.
It's Bloody Gur!
Swollen Eyeball hypothesis? Do y'all think Bloody Gur is like an artifact that was caused by Zim fucking with the timeline? Because this is the first official time we see Bloody Gur. Is he like a space-time anomaly?
No.
Probably not. It's definitely just an Easter egg. But if you want to get all lore-wise
Flash the timeline where Gur is killed.
You could say that Bloody Gur is a consequence of Zim like screwing up and then resetting the timeline to fix it. But that's just a hypothesis. A swollen eyeball hypothesis.
A swollen eyeball hypothesis.
Ah, he's ugly again.
He's ugly.
But he's normal ugly. Also, these mouth shapes are killing me. Like this one, and then
unfixed his head. That's so annoying.
Aww.
Get on Dib Life Dib.
And then he immediately gets
also,
beat up.
the gnomes are smaller here than they were in the earlier scene. Interesting. They shrink along with Dib.
They change size every 5 seconds.
Another consequence of the timeline. I'm joking. I like the way his cloak drags. Also, look, the second he goes into overscan, they don't bother drawing him anymore. Because why would you?
Why would you?
Why would you?
And then they beat him up.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Where'd the last piggy go?
He's fine.
Oh.
Freaking brain.
He gets his brain back later.
Yeah.
Just swallows it.
I thought it would be smooth.
Look, he got through it in Dark Harvest. He could. Also, look at his antenna. Look at how screwed up they are. 1 hour earlier.
Wow,
Apparently all that took place in the course of an hour. Yeah, it's gone here too. What the heck?
Wow.
Yep, must
So
be a
weird.
glitch then. That's fine.
Yeah, it was just for that one time. Honestly, actually, wait. Easy way to remaster this. Literally use this exact same frame again. Like, this is the exact correct frame that we would have fixed.
Yeah.
Just reuse that. And
then
then
go frame by frame for the flash.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
Oh,
That's cool.
it materializes in his head.
But look at those lines. It's like modern art.
Oh, it's so cool. It's squiggly.
Oh my god, yet another tic-tac-toe.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone, enough with the tic-tac-toe.
Look at his bendy antenna and like his noodle arms.
Oh, I want to say now,
My
at
god,
least.
he's Happy Noodle Boy.
Okay. I want to say now. I commonly see a problem when people draw Zim. They give him like human-like joints. Like it's just like a joint in the elbow. It's like a normal elbow. It's like realistic, a sharp joint. Don't do that. They use rubber hose. Like curve the arm weirdly. It's a curvy line. Don't give him like weird human-like joints.
Yeah, he's bendy. He's bendy.
Bendy? Is that a bendy reference?
No! Zeno, what have you done?
Also, just want to note here, it is canon that Urkins only speak with, well, not speak. They don't speak with capital letters. They write in capital letters. Yet Zim...
I speak with capital letters.
Look! Anyway, Zim speaks with capital letters somehow. His eyes are lowercase. Yeah, everything else is uppercase. So, interesting. Oh yeah, the machine.
And the E. The E in love.
It's weird. My guess, the artist half-assed this. Specifically his name, because the eyes in Time and Machine are correct. Those are capital, but in his own name, it's spelled like, it is spelled like this. While in like scripts and production stuff, you spell it this. Yeah, in fanfiction, you spell it like this. So I don't know what you're supposed to actually use. Because in fanfiction, it's very annoying if the character's name is in caps all the time. Then again, they do that with Gur with no problem, so I don't know. I do want to point out the whole thing with like why is Zim suddenly like fucked up even though he still has his pack connected, which should be able to control him. So the way I kind of headcanon packs working is that they go through the spinal cord, which is connected directly to your brain. So I always like to imagine that like at least like a big part of like the way Urkins process stuff when it comes to like neurology is involves their nervous system still, even if it is controlled by the pack. That was bad Rubber Piggy. Okay, before anything else, look, there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, and that is Louie. Who is Louie? What is a Louie? Why does Louie have his own wiki page even though he's not a real character that has ever existed? Allow me to explain. So,
is Louie the guy from Pikmin?
No. So Invader Zim's Louie is a joke character. However, due to a game of telephone, I presume, on wiki pages, there is a rumor that originally Jonan Vasquez planned to kill off Dib for reals in this episode and replace him with another kid named Louie. Like, in that version of the series, Dib would have just stayed dead, and it would have been like a dramatic shakeup, would have added more continuity, more drama, more stakes. That was never gonna happen, obviously, for many reasons that we know. First of all, they had all these episodes, like, with Dib written out, so, no, they weren't gonna kill him here, obviously. Also, this was Eric Trueheart's pitch, and I think it would have been genuinely insane if, like, Eric Trueheart wrote all of this, and then Jonan was like, hey, let's make Dib dying permanent. Like, just, you know what? Let's scrap everything else we've planned and just make Dib dead forever. Why not? So, there's people who've designed Louie. I'm one of them, I admit. When I was a kid, I was once a 14-year-old myself. I was once a 13-year-old into Invader Zim. I know, crazy. I too was a middle schooler, and I believed everything I read because, you know, obviously you're gonna trust the wiki. And, yeah, so the reason why that rumor was spread is, it started in the commentary for Bad Bad Rubber Piggy. Jonan, on the spot, makes up a joke towards Andy Behrman, Dib's voice actor, that their original plan was just to replace him with, and then he goes, I don't know, some kid named, Louie. Like, he clearly made it up on the spot, if you actually listen to the audio.
Somebody asked him. Andy, the original idea, you'll think this is funny. We really wanted to get rid of you, so we wrote him out of the episode. We had him killed. We had him die in the episode, and he gets replaced by, I think his name was, I don't know, Louie, or something like that. He's Zim's new enemy.
Played by Sean Cassidy.
He was great. People loved him. But the guy ended up asking for a lot of money, and so but you worked out.
And I continued to pay you the money that I was previously, and so that seemed
we
to work
charged
out.
you to be in television.
I pitched this to Joan and I said, what do you say we kill Dib? And he said, well, I hate Andy Behrman. So.
Yeah, sure. Joan was like, what do you got? I say we kill Dib. I like it!
The thing about the Invader Zim fandom, especially back when these DVDs were being, like, actually coming out, it was a lot of neurodivergent children who did not know when Jonan was joking, and so somebody wrote that on the wiki as a genuine fact, and other neurodivergent kids who did not listen to the commentary because they didn't have the DVDs or they just didn't do it, took it as fact, naturally, because they trusted the wiki to be accurate, because it's supposed to be accurate information. And so that's how we end up with information such as Dib was gonna die for real, even though that was never going to happen. It was a joke that Jonah made up, and I'm sure he's regretted it ever since. And that same line of logic is also actually what explains everyone who says that Zim and Gaz were going to be love interests. That actually comes from a joke made by Eric Trueheart in Attack the Hideous New Girl, but again, I will get to that when we get to that episode. So, let me show y'all what the wiki has to say now on Louie, so y'all can get a little bit more of a taste of it. Right here, under Changes and Cuts. During this episode's commentary on the DVD Doom Doom Doom, Jonan states that the original idea for Zim was to kill Dib permanently in this episode. After Dib's death, he wanted to replace Dib with a joke character, Louie. Squee was also supposed to be an option. I genuinely don't know where this came from.
Squee!
This is the third time.
Squee.
I don't know.
That the Squee thing is not true.
This is the third time the wiki's tried to shoehorn Squee into being a canon character, which, like I've said in the pilot Swollen Eyeball study, Squee does exist in the Zim universe. You don't have to, like, shove him in. Like, if Nee exists, then Squee exists. Like, straight up. Anyway. Nickelodeon didn't allow killing in a children's show, though. And then later they added this note. However, Eric Trueheart would later explain in his book that this was a joke on Jonan's part, and that there was never any serious consideration towards killing off Dib. Yeah, what they forget to mention is that in the commentary, if you actually listen to it, it should be fairly obvious, again, if you're, unless not everyone can tell sarcasm. I'm well aware of that, and, that's fair if you can't. But somebody would notice that, oh yeah, Jonan always meant it as a joke. We didn't need clarification. Anyway, and because of this, oh look, Louie has his own page. I wonder what it says. Louie was a joke character from the commentaries who was suggested to replace Dib in Bad Bad Rubber Piggy. He would have been voiced by Sean Cassidy, which is something they do also joke about. However, because of a combination of Cassidy demanding too much money for the role and Nickelodeon wouldn't allow Dib to die, Louie never got the chance to make his debut, and instead became one of many canceled characters on the show. Mind you, Max, Scoogy, and Tallest Kang, they still don't have wiki pages. because we only just discovered that they exist. Yet Louie does! Louie has his own page. The joke was that Zim...
Also, Louie doesn't count as a canceled character if
Yes!
if he was never meant to be a character.
This is a joke character! This is not a canceled character.
I got one.
He was never going to be canon.
The fact that Louie got his own wiki page, but Lucius didn't, even though Lucius actually had a role in the comics.
True, yeah. Which, by the way, if you don't know who Lucius is, he is Membrane's, assistant in one comic. Anyway, the joke was that Zim would successfully kill Dib, and his replacement would have also had a paranormal obsession. Other than the above information, little is known about Louie. So far, no character designs have been released. He was never... Yeah, he's never real! What are you on? As a result of this lack of detail, several fans have incorporated their own designs and characteristics for Louie. I have my own design for Louie, actually. I designed it once. And I'd actually drawn him doing a seance with Gaz in Morning. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of fun. That I didn't really take too seriously, thankfully. Anyway, there's a chance that Louie was named after storyboard supervisor Louie Del Carmen, but this is not confirmed. He was never real! What are you talking about? However, Eric Trueheart later explained his book, yada yada, yeah. We'll get to that. Speaking of one more bit before we get into this, Eric Trueheart's book. The inspiration behind why I go through the wiki every single episode of Soul and Eyeball is because Eric Trueheart actually did the same thing in his book, The Medium-Sized Book of Zim Scripts, Volume 1, Pigs and Waffles. And a lot of these notes that he lists here have actually been either revised or completely removed in later edits of the wiki because he corrected them in, such an official source. So, also, in a way, just like how the Swollen Eyeball studies will be a time capsule of the Zim Wiki as it is right now, before it gets cleaned up, reformed, all that, this book is also a bit of a time capsule in how the wiki was before it released. So let's go through. First, we have some stray piggy observations straight from Eric Trueheart. These are extra facts about the episode. The breakfast orbs joke originally featured a Navy ship on the high seas rolling back and forth, causing the breakfast to roll off the table. It was cut just because there was so damn much going on already. This first script is probably my longest, as we were put under very sensible pressure to scale our scripts down. Well, it was sensible at first. Our original mandate was to deliver a script about 15 pages long, and of course, being writers, we tended to let it bleed a little on the page 16. Unfortunately, this meant the original animatic was always too long, and things the board artists had spent long hours on were trimmed to fit the show to length. Soon, Steve Russell was asking us to trim the scripts down to 14 pages to save the poor storyboarders from spending late nights on sequences that would never be used. Fair enough. Later, we got a request to trim the scripts down to about 12 pages so the board artists have some room to expand the visual gags. I winced at the reduced size, but couldn't argue with them throwing more jokes in. A few weeks later, this was reduced to 11 pages tops. When it literally hit 10.5 pages and no more, I officially protested. We prided our stories on being some level sophisticated. A weird ride like Rubber Piggy could never, ever be told in 10.5 pages. It's why by the time we were cancelled, I was feeling like the stories weren't quite as complex as they'd been in the past. Interesting. So good to know they also had struggles with script length. Oh wait, Flamingo has some thoughts real quick. Okay, I want to leave this my thoughts on the episode. Dib dying is relatively overlooked among people, which is kind of crazy. I literally had to remind people the massive of it. Zim actually having nastily evil plans gives me life. He's actually out for blood in this one. It's not just lol, I'm gonna put a cyborg skunk in Dib's pillow, and it's just great. Yes, King, laugh evilly. Heck, Z's notes.
I totally agree.
Breaking news, Professor Membrane turns son into bioweapon. Resident Evil reference, if you know, you know. I love we play tic-tac-toe for this episode at the beginning. Everyone is getting tic-tac-toe in their heads. You may have to show these stuff off to give context. Dear science, the editing. Pray for me. Zim's brain was green Planet Jackers, yet it's pink in this episode. I don't know. It's also shaded in Planet Jackers. Okay. Alright, back to extra facts. An earlier draft of the script featured a much longer Professor Membrane segment explaining the repercussions of time travel, and it was a joke about killing John Denver. It was the first and absolute last time I proposed a joke about John Denver in any Zim-related media, or indeed in any media at all. The fish in the bear suit was Jonan's idea. At the time, I wasn't sure I liked how random it was. Now I love how random it was. Even though this is my first solo script, the episode is listed later in the run after Hamstergeddon, though it aired before. I'm sure there was a reason for this, but it's lost in time due to how boring the reason was. The Invader Zim fandom wiki claims, Walton Chunky's name is similar to that of Milton Bradley. Is it really? Any more than similar to, say, Winston Churchill, on whom the character is based not at all? Or maybe it's close to Ralston Purina, which is what I was thinking when trying to come up with the name of a fictional breakfast cereal inventor. I was not thinking of a guy famous for making board games. Corollary observation. The Invader Zim fandom wiki is a wonderful labor of love by some very dedicated people, but it's wrong at least 25% of the time. There's so much misinformation about the show already, it makes me crazy to see things that are outright wrong posted as stone cold internet fact. So look forward to a Things the Zim Wiki Gets Wrong section in every script from now on. That is true. In future Eric Trueheart scripts, we will also have his notes, such as these. In fact, let's start that now. Other things the Zim Wiki gets wrong. The shot where a giant fish in a bear costume is destroying the city is a reference to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. No, it isn't. It's just Jonan being weird. If anything, it's a reference to classic kaiju movies like Godzilla. It's tipped off by the news caption that reads Tokyo, and while the framing of the shot may vaguely invoke Ghostbusters, I can reassure you it was nobody's intention to simply drop an unadulterated Ghostbusters reference into the show. So there. During Bad Rubber Piggy's commentary on the DVD Doom Doom Doom, Jonan states the original idea for Zim was, yeah, we already read this. Not true, I'm afraid. This was a joke Jonan made on the commentaries. Jonan at no point thought he was actually going to kill off one of the lead characters in the series. This should be obvious. There you go, there are some official notes from the man himself this time. I've been yapping for long enough. I'm gonna give someone else the chance to talk. How about you, Lovely Bunny? Why don't you describe your... Yeah.
So my thoughts on Bad Rubber Piggy, it is a great episode. I will always remember my blind reaction to it. I can't thank my sister enough for she really stuck out with me, and I will always cite this episode as proof that Gaz truly does care for Dib, no matter what anyone says.
Alright, and then Nightbat, you?
Oh my god, where do I even begin? This episode is one of my personal favorites. The other is Dib's Wonderful Life of Doom, but we'll get there when we get there. But this was the episode that proved to be that I knew it could get dark, but I didn't realize it was this dark. Like, oh my god. The fact, not only does Dib freaking die for a little bit in this, not only do they show the flatlines, but Zim's reaction. He doesn't celebrate hugely. He's just calm and moves on. He says, "Foolish Earth creature." That's the thing. It sends chills down my spine. Although, yeah, like I've seen some people rank this as the worst episode of Zim because it's too dark. I don't get it.
Yes, okay.
The baby Gaz drawing.
Oh yeah, Micro's baby Gaz drawings.
Yeah, I got all I wanted to say. And I'm so glad I was able to talk with this one.
Yay! Alright, Zopi, any thoughts from you?
Dib is dead. Let us pick him up an episode for Dib.
Okay, I have thoughts as well. Most of them I said during the episode, but I will note that, yeah, I totally agree with Flamgo in that a fabulous thing about this episode is that it gives us a chance to see just how evil Zim is. Just like Dark Harvest, this episode is a reminder that if Zim actually locks in, he's capable of doing some very cruel and very, very evil things. And he does not care. He has no remorse about it. Not even any celebration like, I'm so evil. It's just, well, that was successful. Grr, fetch me a soothing lozenge! I also want to note as well, as I've mentioned, Dark Harvest was mainly a Rob Hummel script, and Eric Trueheart helped finish it. I find it genuinely so fascinating that, contrary to what some people might think with like the way Jonan writes, he's often characterized as just writing like dark stuff for the sake of writing dark stuff. Dark Harvest and this episode often being cited as evidence. However, some of Zim's darkest plots were not written by Jonan. They were approved by Jonan, sure, but they tend to be written by other writers, not Jonan Vasquez. In fact, I actually find Eric Trueheart's Zim a bit more evil than Jonan Zim, if that makes any sense. If anything, I find Jonan Zim, like, less evil. And again, that would require a bit more analysis on my part. Let me read some thoughts from the people in the chat. Agree with Nightbat on Dib's A Wonderful Life of Doom. This episode being really good, both really dark. He locks in for this episode. It's kind of terrifying. Also, get my friend's blind reaction to this one yesterday. They're like, holy shit. Oh yeah, this was a fun one to get your friend's reaction to.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. They were both like when the flatline. Oh my god, they were like, what?
Yeah,
genuinely confused.
Such a mic drop, like wow, Eric Trueheart, way to go with your first TV script. God dang. Came swinging.
You really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, straight out the gate. He's like, I'm not like other TV writers. I'm going to blow your minds right on the TV screen. I'm gonna give you something that you have to show all your friends and be like, holy shit, did they really just do that? Plant says, I'm pretty sure in the little convention Q&A took place around 5 months ago. There's some answers to the question about Joan and Zim. Both are fantastic. Love Zim's writing. Yes. Love all the writers. They work really well together. That's not always the case in TV shows. There's a lot of shows where, like God, you can tell that like certain episodes are written by different people, but Zim, it's a lot more subtle. It's actually, it feels a lot more consistent that way. A lot of the writers feel very in sync in how they write the characters. I think that's it for this one. The next episode, we have a room with a moose.
Oh!
Yay!
Let's go.
CGI walnuts, let's go!
Where did history go wrong?